I want to talk a little bit about what happened in Minneapolis at this Catholic church. It's another one of these mass casualty events, and as always, both sides of the political aisle are making it about two separate issues. It's the guns, it's the transgender, and it's mental illness. None of these events were carried out by someone that was mentally stable. Bottom line. There's no one that has their faculties about them and are living a fulfilled, happy life, decide one day to pick up a firearm and kill a bunch of people they don't know for the sole purpose of just causing harm. Hurt people hurt people. This kid was hurt and they were troubled. He didn't do it because life was going good for him. And one thing in the manifesto that really stood out to me was that they really regret being brainwashed into thinking they were trans. And the sad reality is they're brainwashed through social media and the parents leaning into it. I know the parents at some point when this person was younger helped them switch their name to a female name. And another unfortunate part about this is a lot of these parents think they're doing the right thing because a person with a lab coat on says that your kid has gender dysphoria, which is classified as a mental illness, and that the way that we treat them is to allow them to transition. Which is insane to me because we don't ever affirm any other mental illness in this way. If your kid comes to you and says they want to alive themselves, you don't say, yeah, okay, we'll lean into that, we'll allow it. Another big issue is why do so many of our kids feel that they don't fit in, and everyone is striving to be special and unique in some sort of way? So now we have a million different genders and pronouns and all this stuff because people are so unhappy just being who they are. When I was a kid, I was really misunderstood. I'm sure a lot of people around me thought Tony was the cool kid and he had it all together, and I felt like I didn't fit in plenty of times. I felt like that I wasn't the cool kid. I felt awkward and uncomfortable with, maybe the clothes I wear or my hairstyle, or did that cool person that I think's cool over there think what I'm doing is cool? So I'd always peacock and be the most outrageous person. I was known for being the wildest dude because I was just trying to, fit in, or at least make everyone think that I was cool. And, social media is really allowing too many kids access to too much information, and they're just overwhelmed with where they fit in. And instead of parents, and now at this point doctors, who at some point are going to have to get criminally charged with what's going on, with why so many of our kids are on drugs. We're pumping kids full of medication for everything. Your kid's hyper, he's got ADD, give him a pill. Your kid's overweight, here's a pill. Your kid's got ADD, he's got a bunch of built up energy. You know, especially young men, young boys, they got a bunch of built up energy. They got a bunch of things going on in their head. Channel it in the positive direction. Don't give them a pill. Your kid's overweight. You buy the groceries. You cook the food. It's up to you as a parent to guide these kids in the right direction. And like I said, I know that a lot of times you got a person in a lab coat telling you that this is how you do these things, you know, how you help your kid. But that's outrageous. It's like unacceptable at this point that everybody can't be this naive to think that pumping our kids full of all kinds of medications is how we help them. Kids shouldn't be depressed at 10 years old, 11 years old, 15, 18 years old. You shouldn't be depressed. You might be confused. You might be feeling like you don't fit in. It's sad. I feel bad for the families of the church. And I feel bad for this young man that felt like he was brainwashed into thinking he was trans. And now he committed a horrific act that his family's going to have to deal with the repercussions of, and that he took his own life. And the signs were there to help him. And everybody let him down, including his parents. We need to knock it off with this politicization of crap like this. And understand that we're allowing our kids to dictate their lives the way that they do is not helping them. Allowing doctors to pump our kids full of medications isn't helping them. Parents should know better. Society knows better, and we're failing. None of these people were healthy. None of these mass shooters were healthy. None of them. It breaks my heart that so many kids out there feel the way they do. And social media is a huge part of it. And our medical system is the other part of it. And we need to make a serious change. That's all I got.